Welcome back to Good Day Colorado. Summer jobs, they are a great way for teenagers to gain some responsibility and independence, a little bit of cash. But the workplace can also be a place for potential safety issues. Experts say here in Colorado, the most common workplace injury is a strain, followed by slips and falls, and then falling from elevated positions like up on a ladder or off some stairs. Another big cause of workplace mishaps, lack of sleep, believe it or not. Teens are twice as likely to be injured at work than adults, and in honor of National Safety Month, we are joined by Jim McMillan. He's Pinnacle's safety director with a look at workplace practices, and this is a big deal. So we're talking about kids, you know, they get their first job, maybe this is their year for it, and they are just eager to please. Absolutely. And in doing this, they can run into some problems.
Yeah, definitely can. It's a big deal, like you said earlier. A lot of times it's slips and falls, cuts, burns, that type of thing. They're working in retail industry, food service, those types of areas. So you've got cluttered walkways, maybe slippery floors where they're going to get that slip and fall opportunities right there, as well as cuts for the burns and so on.
And you were saying like the big thing that kids want to do is they're just so eager to please that they don't ask a lot of questions. And when you see the old timers, the adults there at the job site or wherever, you're like, no, have at it. You know, and the kid's like, I'm ready to go get them, and it can lead to long-term problems.
Absolutely. They can be seriously injured or hurt for a lifetime. So you want to make sure that they start them off right, train them properly. As a teenager, they want to make sure that they ask a lot of questions, make sure that they're doing the job properly, wear the appropriate personal protective equipment, such as like these shoes that we've got right here. Yeah, so it's just got a slip-resistant sole on it that really helps keep from slipping and falling there.
Is most of the onus on knowing how to perform at the job, does it come from management? I mean, shouldn't it be management saying, hey, this is how you train, this is how you do this job safely?
Absolutely, yeah. It should be coming from the company itself, the management, the supervisor. Really want to make sure that they train people properly, and really don't just tell them what to do, show them what to do, and then have them demonstrate it to make sure that they're performing it properly. And then provide them the appropriate equipment to do the job right? So you don't want them standing on an old wooden ladder or maybe a chair at worst, right? Get them a good commercial ladder that they can actually get up there and work at heights the way they should be.
Parents sending their kids out for this first job, I mean, parents probably so excited that they applied and that they were hired. Tidbits that parents can offer if they come back and the kid might be having some issues at work.
Well, number one, they really, as a kid, they want to make sure that they ask, as a teen worker, they want to ask a lot of questions, right? Make sure that I'm doing the job right. If your child is coming home and they just doesn't feel like they're feeling comfortable at work, make sure that they talk to their supervisor. You know, if they're doing things that they just don't feel safe, it's probably not, right? So make sure that they just have that conversation with them, talk to them, and find out the proper way to be operating the equipment. Make sure you're using the right personal protective equipment, those types of things.
Well, as parents, you know, when their child gets their first summer job, it's a big step. And so there's so much excitement too when they start seeing their own money roll in that you have to be mindful about what's going on in the workplace, and we appreciate your advice on it. So now parents have a better idea. Megan, what was your first job?
I worked at Old Navy.
Old Navy.
And I got to wear the little headset.
Well, that's good.
Way back in the day.
Very proud of that.
Well, big news for girls.